AJ on Riley and the Gritty Tigers.
First off, he's incredible. And I know, it's been some tough times or some a few games but he never concedes, and he is a tough kid. He's had to endure a lot. I play him every day. He's in the middle of the order. He gets managed against, and he comes up big right when you need it. So that was a big swing, but that was one of many parts of this game and many parts of our roster who contributed to a big win in the biggest win of the year. So proud of our guys because today's game was symbolic of how we roll. It's a lot of different guys doing something positive, multiple guys getting on base, lead off batter on base 5 innings in a row, an entire bullpen, Troy Melton on 3 days rest, Will coming in a big game. I mean, I could go on the entire time because of how many guys did something positive.
AJ, back here. Just it was kind of the tale, as you mentioned, of 2 games. When you guys were down 3-0, that crowd was getting a little irate. And for you guys to be able to put the offensive explosion up and kind of win them back, could you kind of just talk about that?
I mean, obviously, this is an emotional game for everybody, fans included. And everybody's kind of living on every pitch. And in the dugout, you try not to ride that emotion just because the 27 outs are going to be played regardless, and you got to keep fighting. And it's hard, we knew our season was on the line. This is not the first elimination game that we've played this postseason, and our guys stayed loose and stayed in the game and came up with some really big pitches and some big swings, and you need all of it. And obviously, I know how much this matters to our fan base, to our city, to our season. And we're one more win away from bringing baseball back to Comerica again.
Which he's right behind you, by the way. Watch out.
I'm not. Don't cast a spell on me. Jeez, Pete. Tigers did win Game 3 against Cleveland and Game 1 against Seattle, but like back-to-back wins against a common opponent. You're talking about a month.
Yeah.
It's insane. I got nothing.
But you know what? You can't
nothing.
You can't think about that, Sean. You literally got to look at it as a one-game season.
That's what they're doing.
That's it. It's a one-game season.
That's what they're doing.
They play Friday night, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, 8:08. I'm actually looking forward to this game.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. All right. Seriously, how many people? I'm not going to call out certain people in the Woodward chat, and I'm not gonna call out certain friends of mine. All right. How many people in about the 5th inning yesterday heard, or can I say said, some variation of this line? Just put us out of our misery.
Yeah.
Seriously, how many people?
I think I might have wrote that.
When it was 3-0
Yeah.
in the 5th inning, I cannot tell you how many times. And it was funny because my phone just kept blowing up, okay? Yeah. I mean, the Woodward chat, like you're going to get 38 text messages in the span of about 2 minutes. All right, I'm going to go take a piss. And you go take a piss, you come back. Good gosh, what happened?
Yeah.
And there's Shep yelling at Neil and Neil yelling at Shep and Maz. And, that's how we do, that's how we operate here. But some variation of, oh my gosh, I'm done with this team. I don't like this team. Oh my gosh, this year was a waste. Some variation of that, and here they are, playing for the chance to get into the ALCS. It's remarkable. It really is. Skubal on pitching in a deciding Game 5.
I know we've talked a lot about this with Cleveland, but now with Seattle facing the same team in the same stadium just a few days afterwards. I imagine there aren't a whole lot of secrets, and I mean the game plans on both sides are going to be well studied, I suppose, over the last week or so.
Yeah, I mean this is what competition's all about. This is why you play the game, for Game 5s. I mean, if you even in 7 games, right, you have an opportunity to throw 3. I threw 3 against Cleveland. My last 3 starts of the year, or 2, and then first game of the wild card. But yeah, it's competition. And I think that's going to bring out the best in everyone involved, and that's why this game is so beautiful. We're going to be able to go experience that on Friday.
if you guys are like, if you're waiting for some kind of logic or something, it ain't here today. I don't got it. Maybe KG can do it. Maybe Maz can do it. Maybe JB can do it. This team boggles the mind. There's no rhyme or reason. I don't remember a team like this. I don't. Like, there's nothing to compare it to. There really isn't. It's in the long periods of absolutely nothing at the plate. It may as well be 13-0 feeling when they were down 3-0. There's nothing to compare it to. And it was one of those situations, you guys know as well as I do. Yesterday, it was one thing to go, wow, we tied them. And then in the 6th inning to pour in 4 more runs, you're going, is this real? This is what they are, man. This is what they are. I can't make sense of it. I'm not poo-pooing it or anything like that. Here we are. I got not. KG, you want to try? Do you want to take a swing at it? I can't explain this. Yeah, right. Good. I'm glad to hear that. All right, you guys have a great day. We got Big D Energy coming up.
It's crazy. Maybe I should come crash out more often because what happened yesterday was just like a aberration. I just really, like you said, there's no words. Like, everybody before that 5th inning thought that this shit was over. I mean, it was 3-0. It looked like you had no hope. Comerica Park was dead. And I remember the text from JB saying it looks like they've given up. And then how ironic, right after that, you got the explosion that you got. This team is just, I don't know what to expect from them. I keep saying that. I've said that for days now. I just don't know what to expect from this team. Am I happy as a fan? Sure, I'm happy that they got past a game. They have a chance at a game 5. But it's just, I don't know if we can count on what we saw yesterday. And that's the part that kind of worries me as a fan.
Isn't that's the whole, what happened last year, pitching chaos wasn't sustainable, but yet they're doing it a different way now.
Yeah.
Like that's, and like KG, Maz and I were just talking about it, looking ahead. I can't help but to look ahead because you know what? For me, I want a championship. I've said it once. I've said it 1,000 times. It's been 41 years. I want those who haven't seen it to see it. I swear to God, it isn't about me. I've seen one. I want my son to see it. I want some of my friends to see it that don't remember what that was like. I want that for them. I'm being 100% serious. And you can't help but look to next year and go, are we going to do this again? And oh, by the way, we're going to do all this without the best pitcher in the world. Right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're going to do again? With a couple of pitchers that you can't trust to go deep into playoff games in any way, shape, or form in Mize and Flaherty. We're going to do this again next year without Skubal. Oh, cool. Can't wait.
Maybe we'll keep him.
Maybe we'll keep Skubal?
Yeah. We might.
I wouldn't be surprised, Sean.
We might.
To be
Hey,
honest.
then again, with this franchise,
Yeah.
I would not be
it
surprised
looks
at
absolutely impossible,
Right.
so maybe we'll keep him.
Maybe we'll keep him.
And you'll just let them walk at the end of the year, and we'll have maybe another playoff run that hopefully will look a little bit better than the one this one has. But I mean, you got to give them credit. They find ways to stay in games. They find ways to fight. I see the fans in here going crazy, and rightfully so. If you expected this team to be able to go out there and do what they did yesterday, I'm happy for you. I'm fine. But I just, how can you rely on what you saw yesterday? They've done it twice the whole playoffs. And once in Cleveland, and you got an explosion here in the 5th inning in this game. I just don't think that's the norm. Like, if that was the norm, I would feel a lot more confident going into game 5. I just don't think that's the norm for this team.
You know, a long time ago, because I got in this business a long time ago, and this is almost sad to say, but I'll say it anyway. You get rid of that childish exuberance. Well, we're gonna win because, right? And I'm not chastising anybody who does that. I'm not. That's just it's not my MO. You know, you have to try to, you know, read into it. You have to try to read the tea leaves and things like that. There's no rhyme or reason with this team. You just have to say forget it, right?
They're favored.
They're
favored tomorrow.
They
are favored on the road.
Of course.
Tomorrow. Listen to me.
Trying to
Yesterday when I was at the game, I got there early because, you know, I always get there 2 hours early. I'm looking at my watch and I'm like, Maybe this game doesn't start till 4. I thought it started at 3. I'm looking around. It's 2:30. The place is empty. I mean empty. 2:45. Starting to fill in a little bit. Gaping holes everywhere. Gaping holes everywhere.
Yeah.
I go online. Let me check. What are the prices to get in right now?
Yeah.
$23 to get in a baseball playoff game in Detroit. A half hour before the game. $23. And you probably waited 10 more minutes, you might have been able to get in for $15.
I was doing this, Maz, honestly.
They wore people out, bro.
I looked on StubHub, and I do it all the time. I looked on StubHub, and I was like, good gosh, wow. You know, especially with what the tickets were going for before.
Of course, $300 or
my,
more.
Oh, my God.
Standing rooms were $100. I would pay more. Yesterday, I looked at Michigan State because I'm going to go Saturday. Those tickets were going for $50. I'm like,
wait.
It costs more to go to – I know, I am. It costs more to go to Michigan State than a Tigers playoff game?
That's crazy.
I have a feeling when you wake up Saturday morning,
Oh,
you're
Sean,
going to see a huge
Sean, I'm
plummet.
doing what you do.
Yeah.
I'm walking tailgate to tailgate, and I'm going to find myself a couple of tickets.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
You will. There's a I you know what? I now, especially like with all 4 of us going up there, just wait. You'll be fine.
Yes.
They're going to come plummeting down. There's no doubt about
No
that.
doubt about it.
All right, listen, want to get your thoughts, obviously. Appreciate you guys being part of a chat. Make the media the villain. I'm the villain. Whatever. It's fine.
we are the villain.
Wave your flag.
That's
And-
fine.
Wave your flag.
Woo! Yeah, I believe. Woo!
You got a rally towel.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Javi Lula. Is
Hey,
that what
no,
you said?
Javi balled
Lula-
out yesterday.
Javi
I don't want to
Lula.
hear shit else about Javi Baez the rest of the goddamn year. He's been exceptional in the playoffs. But once again, for anybody that you always knew all along, great for you.
Of course you did.
I wouldn't base what you saw yesterday. As
I
the
did. I love when
I did.
Maz plays that game. There is nobody that goes to extremes like Tom Mazaway. Nobody. I
I'm
love
sorry.
it.
I am.
Dude, don't apologize.
No, I
It's
am
great.
sorry.
It's
Hey,
great.
I
shout
really
out-
can't
I love
help
my
it.
Tigers. You guys were right. Woo!
Once again, the conversation still need to be had once all this is over, wherever it ends at. But shout out Jay Ratliff in the chat. I just feel like I'm in a toxic relationship with this team. That's exactly what this is. This is a toxic, abusive fucking relationship with the Detroit
They
Tigers.
keep cheating on you,
It's crazy.
but they come back and you feel good.
The Lions did this to me for a very long time.
What's the first thing I said to Maz this morning? I looked at Maz. This is a true story. I wasn't going to bring this up on the air because I know I'm going to get crucified for it, and I don't care. I looked at Maz and I said, I don't like these guys. They hurt me.
You're right.
Bro,
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Love my Tigers.
my guy, Drew Lane, our guy, we love him.
Yeah.
He's got Champions Club tickets. Thank you, Drew, for always taking care of me. He doesn't even want to go anymore. He's worn out, like all of us. He says, I don't even know if I like baseball anymore. That's what he said to me yesterday. I don't know. This is a guy who played baseball and lives and breathes it. I don't know if I like baseball anymore. They have ruined people. Ruined them.
Oh my gosh. Do you know how many people were, this game may as well be 13-0 now.
You're right.
Oh my gosh.
They the bad news bears, bro. I just don't know what to call this shit.
So, right, KG, I was telling Maz, right about the time that Maz was sending us some pictures and everything, my kid texts me and he goes, you should hear the boos in this place. It was...
They were booing.
They were...
For everybody that's criticizing me, the fans were doing the same shit through 5 innings
you know
of
what?
baseball. Half the game.
Everybody needs to make a villain. Somebody made a cute little meme yesterday saying, how's Baligian going to squirm out of this? I got nothing.
There's no squirming.
I can't explain this to you.
Right.
I'm not even going to try to explain this to you.
Right.
Guys, we're rooting for them.
Congratulations.
1,000%
We're rooting for them.
We were all rooting for you.
Listen, I want
In
them.
my tyrant voice.
I'm going to say that I want them to win for you. Like, I know what it's like. I am so serious. I am sympathetic for your cause. all right? I got to hear the shit about the 68 Tigers my whole life. I knew everything about a damn team that won a World Series long before I was born, man. Screw that. You guys are sick of hearing about 84. Get your own 84.